Alright guys, what I've done here is actually used a rod holder, stainless steel, and I am creating a water sprayer for the front or bow of my boat. So what I've done, I found a good quality nozzle that has a good long hard spray without a lot of pressure, and a 1/2 inch nylon braided water tube. And of course, instead of using hose clamps, I used a barb fitting, so a 3/4 inch water fitting to a 1/2 inch barb. I put an adhesive in it, slid it in, made sure it was sealed all the way around really well, that way I didn't have any water leaks. Pressure fitted on and let it set for about 24 hours. And then just put a piece of heat shrink on it to make it look a little nicer. And what I've done with this, I actually went inside. This has got a rubber housing, took it out and built me an insert inside this, so when this goes in, it goes in and it stops right there, and then the cover will go back on. So I've put about 12 foot of hose on, and what I'm doing, I do not have a functional ice maker anymore, and some people may, but either way, there's a I believe there's a 1/2 inch line going to your ice maker. You can put a T-fitting in it, and it has a straight connection to your cold water or your water pump. So let's see how this goes. Of course, my boat is a 1998 Carver 350 Mariner, and I'm going to go in through the opening behind the front seat, and I'm going to try to get in as best I can. As you see right there, you got a line that goes up to the sink, and then you have the braided line that goes down to the ice maker. And like I say, since my ice maker is got problems, we never use it anyway, I'm going to cut that line off, put a barb fitting on, and I'll have just a straight connection. Then if I decide to add ice maker back, I just put a T-fitting in it and go. Okay, mine actually required a 1/2 to 3/4 inch barb fitting coupling, and I will show you real quick exactly what was done. Let's say a 3/4 inch to 1/2 inch barb fitting. So I was able to cut mine off, use hose clamps, and I done a test fit and test before I ever cut anything on my boat. So we got good water spray, good water pressure. Okay, what I've decided to do is I'm using a 2-inch hole saw, as you can see. This is a bimetal blade. It'll cut a little everything. Should at least suffice what I'm doing. And here in a second, I'm going to show you exactly where I've decided to put my sprayer. Okay, right here in my front seat lounge area, right below my cup holder, found a good spot that I think is going to work really well. You know, so it's going to be sitting right here beside the speaker below the cup holder, so it's easy access whether you got the seat in a layout position or a regular seating position. And with the flip cover, it should look really nice. So let's go ahead and drill this dude out. Didn't take much. Alright, go ahead and give the unit a test fit. And of course, I got the unit that has the rod holder that has a slant to it, so when it goes in, it's going to kick backwards, and I'm going to have to do a little adjust on this hole to get it to kick backwards. But you get the point. Let me work on this a little bit, and I'll come back and show you the finished product. Okay, one mistake I made, I should have actually drilled at an angle, the exact same angle the rod holder went back in. So it was an easy fix, but just anybody else decides to do this, just try to drill at an angle so you don't have to go back and redo it twice. Okay, and everybody remember, it's really important to pre-drill any hole that you're going to put a screw into fiberglass. The gel coat always winds up cracking on you if you don't, splitting or causing problems or breaking the screws off. So of course I need both hands to do this, so I'm not going to video this part, but I chose a good quality stainless steel screw, you know, that'll fit my housing. So just don't forget to pre-drill, and that'll save a lot of headache. Something I did is I actually put a extra hose clamp, and I found out how much slack I can pull out of my housing without putting tension on the line. That way, if you get out there, and of course we all don't think about things behind the scenes. So you get out in the middle of the lake, you're hot, you need to spray off, you need to grab the water hose real quick if something happened. You don't want to jerk the line too much and wind up breaking something inside. So I just made that clamp come on, that way it hits the back of the housing and can't ever over pull. Okay, we're down to the moment of truth. I've got everything completed. Lines in, connected, water pressure's back on. I've checked and there's no leak, so now I grab my line, pull it out, and let's see what happens. Looky here, I've actually got a way to clean up the mess I made. And just in case anybody's wondering, I'm actually running on the pressure of the water pump for the boat. I'm not connected to dock water, so this just gives you an idea of what we're dealing with. Seems to work pretty solid. I'll give you an idea of how much pressure we got. I'm reaching about 10 to 15 foot in front of the boat, and I'm standing about 8 foot back, so I'm getting about a 15 to 20 foot spray. And as for misting, does a good job. So now you don't have to worry about those muddy anchors coming up no more. Just spray it right off. When you're done, shut it off. Couple seconds, and beats the heck out of having to reel a water hose out from the dock to clean anything off. Either way, I hope everybody enjoyed this video. Hope it's helpful and somebody else can do the same thing and get the enjoyment I think I'm going to get out of mine.